Okay. So, have I... No, not Jack. So let's talk to Jack. Let's help my team. Help all my team. Still down here, right? Oh, don't get stuck. Hey, Jack. What's up?
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Really wish you'd wear something else.
You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some super biotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power.
Okay.
I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
They tortured you just to see if they could make a strong biotic? That's it?
Wasn't in a position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. The other kids came out of their cells and attacked me. So did the guards.
Really?
I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground. Drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
Oh shit. I don't...
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know
the
much
use me
about them.
part
I was
is
kept separate. They
haunting.
hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me.
Absolutely.
I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Attacking our allies is going to derail our mission. Not a smart move.
The files say it was shut down after my escape. It's been abandoned for years. They going to care if I blow up a garbage dump?
Okay.
You've lived with this your whole life. Why do this now?
Like
You
I
can
said,
now.
I found the coordinates in your files. You can't expect me to just sit on information like that.
I'll set a course for Prague.
Yep.
I owe you, Shepard.
I mean, quid pro quo, Clarice. You've been immensely helpful, so I think it's fine. I mean, I know the elusive man's not gonna like it, but fuck him.
Fane would like to speak with you.
I know.
Commander.
Here it is. It's here.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's
What?
distorting the sensors.
This was a secret Cerberus facility.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Why?
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
Calm down, Jack. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. She's just a scared little girl again. Good boy. Let's check this place out.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in my cell. I want to watch this place burn.
I don't think it's gonna be that simple.
I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
What? Yeah. No enemies so far.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
We get results. He won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out.
What do you mean?
The elusive man requested operation logs again.
Sounds like someone was working beyond their contract.
What were
They
they
didn't say
doing?
what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
So, are we gonna find out that Cerberus isn't actually responsible for what happened to Jack? Ow. 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 Can't even go up this thing. What? What is it? Was that a Varen or something? Wasn't a humanoid. Okay, we're good. We're good. How is there still bloodstain here?
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
Okay.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking.
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Yeah.
What the hell was wrong with those people?
I don't know. Doesn't matter now.
Kinda does, though.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Okay, medkit. Didn't break anything. Another door.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me.
Was the whole
That
facility...
doesn't leave lots of room
Yeah.
for interpretation.
Yeah, maybe the other kids hated you because you were the reason they were there.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Uh-huh. Okay. What? But this... There wasn't... Oh, there is a way through here. What is happening here? What? Water, really? Oh shit. Nobody has barriers, really? Sorry, dude. Shit.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
No, I don't think that's what happened at all. Look, it's gonna be rough, but we're here for you. We're trying to figure out what happened. Okay? No judgment. We're just trying to figure stuff out. Even if it's not exactly what you think it is, we're still here for you. Yeet. Good.
So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch. But then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated.
Nothing
Let's just
gonna
go
blow
plant
up?
that bomb.
Looks like it might blow up.
They're up ahead.
Okay. Yeah. It's barren. Let's look at these cells.
They kept children here.
Oh, but this isn't where you slept. You probably had a room all for yourself. Which is another reason for the kids to resent you.
It's a two-way mirror. It's on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always
Yeah,
ignored
because
me.
they couldn't see you. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna sort of,
I must have come through here when I broke
mess
out, but I don't remember it.
with your
This is a bad
self-image.
place.
I'm sure it is. It does look like a bad place. Anything else here? Fuck. Come on, dude.
This is valuable.
Nice.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero.
Right.
I hope our
Exactly.
supply of biotic potential subjects holds up, We are going through them fast.
Yep.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
Don't worry about it.
You move on. Harder and tougher.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, for her, this is earth-shattering stuff.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see.
I'd really rather you didn't.
Kill them on my own. I want
Finally, biotic.
great fire. I'll walk.
Come on.
I'll kill you all!
Very good, Jack. Yeah, I could just... I could.
Come here!
Is he dead? No. He is now.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Okay. You're... okay. You're very upset. I get that.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece.
Why?
I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton
You're really
facility.
not.
It will be beautiful.
You know you're not, right?
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids. Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
Huh?
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How'd you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something!
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that!
Jack.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck! Get out of here. Go! He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic.
Shit.
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Let's leave. Do it, Jack. Maybe we should have taken a little longer. Look, Jack, I'm happy you're happy. Okay. Let me talk to Jacob. He's right here, right? Hey, Jacob! What's up?
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue.
Okay.
Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Okay.
Any signs that this is a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you.
Sure.
And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it. Even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am. And as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Okay.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can
Let's
spare
go.
the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Absolutely.
Samara wants a moment with
I know. Oh boy, where is it? Help Jacob. There's too much stuff on. It's that way? Okay. Okay, we're going off their bonus. 75 AM.
I have detected an anomaly.
Okay.
MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087.
Probe away.
Impact and unscheduled suborbit.
Something on our sensors.
Okay. Let's land. Okay.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Cool. Okay, don't get stuck in the geometry, but
There it
check it
is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
what was that? Is that a VI?
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
What the hell are you talking about?
Repeat. Toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Was there a mutiny, maybe? Are you supposed to be saying something? Oh boy.
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
Okay.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Shouldn't eat local flora. Probably had no choice. Inevitable after that long.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
This is really trippy because of the inclination. The incline, I guess. To say it.
She threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent.
What are you talking about?
That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
You were all going insane. Fuck you, game. Yeah. More logs.
Can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Didn't really find out that much. But oh well. Let's check this place out. Oh, there's definitely going to be a fight here. Who's
You
gonna
came
shoot?
from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power.
What's with this
Some
angle?
have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What's up with the way you're
What
talking?
are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters,
are you really
they
doing
won't
this?
stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! You
Agents
will
of the
not
liar.
escape!
Headed for combat.
Great.
Gotta hurt!
Do the trick.
Get over here!
You're dead. You're super dead.
Could burn through any armor.
My shield.
It's gotta be all of them. Or most. At the very least. Yep.
Worse than neural decay. Suspect mental instability.
My father wouldn't
You
let this
think?
go on. Something is very wrong.
What if he's affected as well? What if he benefits from people's mental instability?
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Aren't... They are part of the same group, though, aren't they?
Clearly docile. Same uniform remnants as those who attacked, however.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Previous females said hunters were exiled, behavioral, or gender-driven.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face.
He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
Okay.
She forced us to eat, to decay.
There it is.
You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food?
Cause
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Well, what just happened? What are you doing? Stay down.
Field is clear.
Not familiar with a protocol that condones crew suppression via lethal force.
Can it be time to go? We need to go home.
You fight. You fight for us. Please, let this end. Maybe you are different. Maybe.
Maybe.
He takes so much and makes us wait. We've waited too long.
What kind of statue is this?
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Mm-hmm. Your daddy started a cult, Jacob. We all realize that, right?
Here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is it?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
Yeah.
The rest is a casualty
That's
list.
consistent.
A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers.
Holy shit. Yeah,
pets.
absolutely a cult.
And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it
Oh,
seems?
It's probably as bad as it seems.
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Right.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
We need to kill this man. Yeah. Run. Run, please. Let's go faster. Okay.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
No, we know what happened, motherfucker.
Older dead left posed, positioned. Possibly a warning. Recent corpses left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Incoming!
Careful. They automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
claim as victims.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Shit here that I can pick up. Use. That's good.
Headed for combat.
Killed that one.
They're so difficult to kill, dude.
This should come in handy.
Ooh, more heavy pistol damage.
Killed that one.
Is this a heavy pistol or is this a hand cannon? Is there a difference?
I had to keep them busy,
Maybe.
distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Yep. That's about it. Should I expect more?
Enjoy.
Take up?
Right!
Don't do that.
Hit.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
What is even the point?
Throwing people away. This thing is not my
That
father.
way the rescuers may be killed and he'll just steal the ship? Is that the plan?
Eyes ahead!
Nice. You're dead.
Enemy drone!
Anyone have armor? Oh fuck. Carry some time. You're dead.
Burn through any armor.
Nice.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
We'll see if you get the chance. Full-on cult, hey, Mr. Taylor. Full-on cult. That's not him. Doesn't look like Jacob at all. Is that supposed to be him? Oh,
You're
it is.
here.
Okay.
I knew a real squad would blow through just fine.
Really don't.
Sorry
look
if the mech scuffed your pants.
a little similar.
I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. Gotta
off.
have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
Uh-huh.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change.
Not really.
I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right?
No.
And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
No shit.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You should die.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me.
Such a scumbag.
I figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
No, you didn't.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Holy shit. Nice.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Good to know.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You did the right thing, Miranda.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Oh.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.